Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Aries for the month of July 2010. And this also applies if you have an Aries ascendant. So you Arians, I'm meeting lots of you at the moment because we've got Jupiter in your sign, we've got Uranus in your sign. There's a lot happening. You certainly know that your world is alive again. Things are happening, things are changing. It's almost like you can't keep still. You've got this desire for more freedom. And yet, although we've got this Aries energy going on, we've also got Saturn coming into Libra opposite your sign. So whilst many of you are wanting to move forward, to break away from all the shackles of the past and people and jobs and work and debts and things that have been holding you back, or particularly making you feel very stuck, you've still got to deal with Saturn opposite all of this energy going on, which is going to hold you back a little, which is going to say, now wait a minute Aries, are you doing things just a little too rashly? Do you need to take into account any completions that need to be done? Any relationships that need to be completed? Are there people in your life that maybe are not really for you in a way? Do you need to get rid of their energies? Do you need to free yourself? So Saturn is going to hold you back a little. So whilst we've got all this exciting energy, and it is exciting and there's new things that you can be thinking about and doing, really don't rush into things, Aries. I know you're impatient, you want everything yesterday, but don't rush, because otherwise these aspects will not be favourable for you. You'll find yourself, your energy, stop, go, rather than feeling you're moving in more of a flow. So look at your responsibilities, look at what you really must complete properly. Maybe it's your education, maybe it's a course, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a notice period. Maybe it's a relationship, and doing it properly and doing it well and not just running away from responsibilities. Take the time to do it, because Saturn for sure will hold you back and put obstacles in your way unless you do it. So really worth doing, and then you can enjoy these aspects that are coming to enliven you and awaken you. Now, we've got, for much of the month, we've got Sun, Mercury in your 4th house. So Aries, a lot of focus, particularly for the first couple of weeks of this month, in your home, in your family, in your surroundings. Maybe you need to communicate with somebody. Maybe you need to consider how you can make your home more comfortable, even if it's just a small space. But what can you do to make yourself feel as though you've got a little sanctuary? Then, for about the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, we've got 3 planets, Sun, Venus and Mercury in your 5th house of love, of creativity. So for those of you that are looking for love or a romance, this will be a great time to start that love relationship, or to meet somebody who's really rather exciting, and really you feel as though you just have so many common interests, and this could be a friendship that blossoms into a love. For those of you not looking for something like that, these planets would show a good time to start your own business, to do something entrepreneurially that's exciting to you, that you love, maybe to make a hobby into a business that can produce money for you. For some of the month, we've also got planets in your 6th house towards the very end of the month, and this means that there's going to be a focus on your work as well. And for you Aries, so many of you have got such a change in direction coming up, and you know it. Many of you are at a crossroads. Which way should you be going? Many of you are coming for readings, so I do know a lot of energy needs to go into that work area. How can you feel useful? How can you feel as though you're being of service and helping people through the work that you're doing? These are all questions that will be coming up that you need to be putting your energy into this month. For those of you that are looking to meet somebody new again, you may meet somebody who've got Venus in Virgo in that 6th house. You may well meet somebody through your work area or through helping somebody else. Maybe through volunteering. This too may bring you into contact with somebody who could become very special to you. We do have Saturn in that 7th house of relationship. We've also got Mars coming into that 7th house of relationship right at the very end of the month. So Aries, it's going to be a time when you look at your relationships very seriously. And some of you are going to feel very impatient with aspects of your relationships, and you're going to want some changes to happen, and it may be time really to put your foot down, to take your power, and not to settle for anything less than what you really, really want. Pluto, of course, in that 10th house, big changes in your life direction taking place. Try to take your time with it, Aries. Don't rush into it. Research everything carefully. For many of you with Neptune in that 11th house, many of you are losing some good friends or feeling as though your friends are somehow dissolving. Many of you are experiencing issues with your friends and changes in that area of your life. So Aries, it's quite an exciting month as long as you pace yourself and make sure you handle your responsibilities. Romance looks good for those of you that really want it. So astrology can be so helpful in helping you to know what's coming up. It can give you a heads up about what's coming up so you can meet the challenge in a responsible way, in a way that's helpful to you. For example, for me, I know I'm being pushed out of my comfort zone at the moment, very much so. My moon in Taurus hates to go away without having every last detail planned. Well, this month I went on a little adventure and I didn't have a hotel booking, a room booking, nothing. And off I went, and you know what? I had a really good time. It was very scary for me, but I really enjoyed that little adventure that pushed me out of my comfort zone. So astrology can really give you a heads up about what's coming, and you can start to take proactive action to go with the energy and the cycle of the planets in your chart. So I did have this special offer of the one question reading, and I've had such an overwhelming response that I'm going to keep it on now and just offer this question as a regular for people who just have one question that they'd like answered in an email of up to 150 words. So if you like a reading, please take a look at my website, drop me an email. Thank you to so many of you who do write comments. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you a great month, Aries, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.